My best friend's secretly a royal? That is the secret that almost got us killed. Unveiling her hidden life wasn't a fairy tale with glass slippers and castles. It was a nightmare of hush money, black SUVs, and a bloodline so powerful they thought they could buy life and death. I spent 4 years thinking she was a broke orphan just like me. I shared my ramen noodles with a girl who was worth billions. But when the truth finally came out, it didn't come with a crown. It came with a death threat. If you have ever trusted someone with your life only to realize you didn't know them at all, this story is for you. By the end of this, you'll understand why sometimes having nothing is the only way to be free. We live in a world where everyone wants to be famous. Everyone wants the gold card, the penthouse, the legacy. But what if the people who have it all are the ones running the fastest away from it? My name is Maya, and for the last 4 years, I lived in a 400 square foot apartment in downtown Seattle with my best friend, Alina. We were the struggle sisters. That's what we called ourselves. We counted pennies at the grocery store. We walked 3 miles to save bus fare. We shared a Netflix password with 3 other people. I thought I knew everything about Elena. I knew she was allergic to strawberries. I knew she had a small scar on her left knee from falling off a bike. I knew she hated thunderstorms. But I was wrong. I didn't know anything. I didn't know that the girl sleeping on the mattress next to mine was the secret daughter of the Vance political dynasty. I didn't know that her silence wasn't shyness, it was survival. And I definitely didn't know that the clock was ticking and the people who created her were coming back to collect their property. Stick around, because what happened when the doorbell finally rang changed my life forever, and it taught me that the most dangerous lies are the ones told to protect us. To understand why the betrayal hurt so bad, you have to understand who Alina was to me. We met 4 years ago in the back of a dusty bookstore. I was crying because I couldn't afford a textbook for my graphic design class. Alina, a stranger then, walked up to me. She was wearing a coat that looked 3 sizes too big and boots that had been glued back together. She didn't say a word. She just handed me the book. "I don't need it," she had whispered. "I already memorized it." That was Alina. She was brilliant, kind, and completely detached from the material world. "It's pouring out there. The bus splashed me twice." "Then you have been baptized by the city, Maya. Come, sit. Soup is ready." We sat on the floor because we didn't have a dining table yet. We used 2 milk crates with a board on top, but Alina, she made it feel like a banquet. She had placed 2 candles in empty jars. She had folded paper napkins into swans. "You didn't have to do all this, Elle. It's just Tuesday." "Every meal is a blessing, Maya. We have warmth, we have food, we are wealthy." I laughed. I always laughed when she talked like that. I thought she was just being poetic, a dreamer. I didn't realize she was comparing this drafty apartment to a cold marble mansion she had escaped from. We are definitely not wealthy. Rent is due in 3 days and I'm $40 short again. Elena's hand pauses. A flicker of pain crosses her eyes. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out a crumpled wad of cash. It's exactly $40. "Here, I sold that sketch to the tourist at the market." "Elena, no. That was for your winter coat. You're freezing in that denim jacket." "I run warm. Take it." She pushed the money into my hand with a force that surprised me. Her hands were always cold. Freezing cold, like she had ice water in her veins instead of blood. That was the first clue I missed, the cold hands. The second clue was the mail. I stand up and walk to the small pile of mail on the counter. "Oh hey, something came for you. It looks official. No return address." Alina freezes. The spoon drops into the pot with a clatter. The sound is loud in the small room. She spins around, her eyes wide with genuine terror. "Where is it?" Whoa, relax. It's just an envelope. Probably just junk mail or a credit card offer. She snatched the letter from my hand. She didn't open it. She walked straight to the trash can under the sink and buried it beneath the coffee grounds. Okay, weirdo, what if that was a check? Elena, her voice trembling slightly. It wasn't. It was nothing. Just history trying to catch up. History. She used that word a lot. Most people talk about their past, their childhood, their high school prom, their parents. Elena only talked about history, like it was a dark cloud she had outrun. We finished dinner in silence. The mood had shifted. The cozy warmth was gone, replaced by a tension I couldn't name. Later that night, I woke up to a sound. I sat up. The sound was coming from the bathroom. Thump, thump, thump. I got out of bed and crept to the door. It was cracked open. Elena was sitting on the cold tile floor. She was shirtless, staring at herself in the mirror. Her back was to me. Her ribs were visible against her pale skin. But what caught my eye wasn't her skinniness. It was the bruising. Large, dark purple bruises bloomed across her back and shoulders, and she was hitting her chest, gently, rhythmically with a closed fist, just over her heart. Thump, thump. Elle? Elena jumps, scrambling to cover herself with a towel. She turns around, breathing hard. Her lips are blue. Don't sneak up on me, Maya. I heard a noise. Elena, you're back. Did someone hurt you? Did you fall? I'm fine. I bumped into the doorframe. I'm clumsy, you know that. She was lying. I knew she was lying. But the look in her eyes stopped me from pushing. It was a look of pure animal panic. You're blue, Elle. Let me call a doctor, please. We can go to the clinic downtown, the cheap one. She grabs Maya's wrist. Her grip is surprisingly weak. No doctors. Promise me, Maya. No doctors. No hospitals, ever. That's insane. If you're sick, promise me. They will find me. If I go into the system, they will find me. Who? Who will find you? She didn't answer. She just slumped against the sink, tears leaking from her eyes. The people who think they own me. I promised. I hugged her on that cold bathroom floor, rocking her back and forth. I thought she was running from an abusive ex-boyfriend, or maybe a loan shark. I didn't know she was running from a destiny that had been written into her DNA before she was even born. That night was the beginning of the end. We had a week left of normal, a week left of soup and thrift store sweaters. Because 5 days later, the real world came crashing down, and it came in the form of a black sedan with tinted windows that parked across the street from our apartment and didn't move for 3 days. I looked out the window through the blinds. Down on the street, a sleek, black Lincoln town car is idling. Smoke rises from its exhaust. A man in a suit is leaning against it, looking up at their window. Wait, pause for a second. Have you ever had a gut feeling that someone was watching you? That intuition that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up? If you have, hit the like button right now. Let me know I'm not the only one who trusts my instincts. I pointed the car out to Elena on Thursday morning. That guy has been there since Tuesday. I think he's watching the building. Elena peeks through the blinds. Her face goes ashen. She stumbles back, knocking a mug off the table. It shatters. He's not watching the building, Maya. He's watching me. Do you know him? His name is Silas. He's the cleaner. The cleaner? Like for a hotel? No, for the family. He cleans up mistakes. And Elena looks at her trembling hands. I am the biggest mistake they ever made. That's all for now. Make sure you are subscribed to see the part 2. Part 2 will cover the collapse, the hospital confrontation, and the reveal of her true identity. Like this video and make sure your notification is turned on so you will be notified when the part 2 drops. Bye for now.